of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And here we go from Lambeau. Jaden Reed to return this. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run him down? He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Greg Reynolds to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Running it with David Montgomery. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Dukes out a one-stop. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, it's Goff. He's on the move. It's taken in by Williams. They get 27 on the play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish off their opening drive. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a 3rd time for 6.
Fox now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play fake, it's Love. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. In off to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 37. Has the connection to right. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Lions with the football. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing is gone. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Gibbs now from the gun. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Off now on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Throwing deep down the near side. Yeah, this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands. Couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Now go for it, Goff. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Throwing on 1st down, Love. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Kirby Joseph picks it. Well, they have the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Goff on 1st and 10. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Packers take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
1st down throw, here's Love. He's on the move. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Love out of the shotgun. Flush down now to his left. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now they face second down. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. On the move, headed right. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Khalif Raymond to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. St. Brown's got it. Complete. This is ahead for about 5. Javon Bullard bringing that play to an end.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. From the 31. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Got Williams, and it's complete. And that will not be enough for a first down. Working quickly here. He's back to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Running on first here with Jacobs. No one around. He's got space. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
And he drives this forward to the 6. Call it 4 yards from there, partner, and still some ground ahead. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Lions' 6-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Right. Right.
Shotgun now for Love. Buys time, rolling right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Let's go now.
Jacobs. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. So we're through 3 here. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, Goff. He puts some power on a deep one left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now it's 3rd down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. They connect on the deep shot. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and goal, here's Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Now try Gibbs again. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. The dose of the hurry up offense here. Will throw it. Forced out to his right. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. And the Packers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Down. Come on, 38. Check, huh?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers leading by 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Check, huh?
They stick with Jacobs. Through the 2nd level at the 40. And all the way up to the 42-yard line before he stopped. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready?
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go. Yellow.
They've got a man in motion. Jacobs gets it on the draw. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
Jacobs running behind center. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here we go. Here we go.
2nd and 6 coming up here. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper, and that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
McManus on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. Reynolds with a return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So this is a Packers win. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.